Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get right into the weekly outlook for my lovely Sagittarius. Alright guys, I am a Sagittarius, so I love doing this weekly Sagittarius readings for my sign. Check out your sister signs, Aries and Leo. And we're going to get right into it, Sagittarius. So the weekly outlook, if you're new to my channel, is a weekly love outlook that I do into a connection that you have with someone. Okay, whatever that connection is, it's a love connection, but they may be from your past. They may be somebody new coming in. They may be your current lover. Whatever the case is, we're going to take a look and see what's going on this week with this connection. And if you resonate with this reading, then you're going to know who this person is, of course, right? So let's go ahead and get your oracle cards out first, and then we'll start in with your traditional deck here. All right, Sagittarius, we got Spirit of the Wind, Spirit of the Pegasus, and Spirit of Communication. Well, Spirit of the Wind has been showing up for your readings a lot lately. So disruption, activity, movement. Spirit of Pegasus is things are not as they seem. Things are unrealistic, delusional. Something's going on here, right? And then Spirit of Communication, love letters, emails, phone calls. Somebody's trying to connect with you, communicate with you. All right. All right, guys, let's get right into it. Pull out your cards for this week, Sagittarius. Spirit of Pegasus, first time that showed up for a reading out of that deck. I've been using that deck for 6 months now. This is interesting. So, Sagittarius, October 18th to the 25th. Let's see what's going on for my Sagittarius in this connection. Show me what's going on. Sagittarius, October 18th to 25th, next 7 days. All right, guys. Page of Swords is how your person in this connection is coming in. You're coming in this week with High Priestess. They see you as a Five of Cups, and you see them as Temperance energy. That is your tarot card, Temperance. They desire Eight of Cups, and you desire Four of Wands. What needs to happen? 10 of Pentacles for them, and for you, Queen of Swords. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Wands. So 8 of Wands showed up for a few other readings as well, and I think in the earth signs. Talking about really a lot of mixed emotions, mixed feelings, mixed passions coming in. 8 of Wands is, it's chaos, right? When it comes to how we are behaving, how we're acting, it requires more boundaries. It can also be too many people coming into you. This week, Sagittarius, you may just have too many people wanting a piece of your energy, or wanting to give their energy or come into your space with their energy. You may have to put up some boundaries. 8 always being associated with strength and boundaries in the tarot. We also have 8 of Cups here. But let's get right into this here. Sagittarius, your person is coming in as Page of Swords this week, and you are coming in as High Priestess. Well, your person is coming in as someone who is just not going to give up. They are absolutely positive, confident. They are dispelling any sort of negativity that they have. Page of Swords is all about self-esteem and confidence. It's about making sure to use that sword to maintain your clarity, right? It's battling with the clouds. You can see that he battles with the clouds. He battles with feelings and attitudes, ideas within himself that may obscure his vision, or obscure his clarity, or obscure his belief in himself, his self-esteem, his confidence, which he requires to maintain his clarity, right? When we lose our self-confidence, we waver and we lose focus, right? And so the Page of Swords is all about maintaining that, and this is how your person is coming in this week. You're coming in this week with a High Priestess, which is you are very much, I want to say, dialed into your intuition this week, Sagittarius. I'm going to say feeling a high degree of intuitive ability coming in, intuition, understanding coming in. You've seen this play out before. It's almost as if you've seen this play out this week, what's going to happen, who this person is, how they're reacting. It's almost as if you foresaw this before, or you had an inclination of this before. In either case, your intuition and your gut is really going to be tested this week, and it's certainly showing up, because the High Priestess is not a card who shows up a lot. I'm going to be honest with you. She is already the keeper of secrets, and so she doesn't show up generally in a lot of readings. Certainly not for me anyway. So when she does show up, it really means that there's a high degree of intuition coming in, and there's a situation that is calling for you to really trust your intuition. Now, how do you see each other? Sagittarius, your person sees you as a Five of Cups, and you see them as Temperance energy. They see you as a source of regret. You know, they are regretful, I want to say. There's something happened in the past. Five of Cups has shown up a lot this week. This is a week for a lot of people to either want to reconcile or to come after their ex-lovers, or this is a week where a lot of people are going to have ex-lovers coming in out of the woodwork. Five of Cups is that battle, holding on to sort of a previous event. What went wrong? How did it go wrong? The regret of it all. This person has a high degree of regret with you about something that went down between the two of you. You, however, are seeing them, and Temperance is the energy that's coming up. So you're trying to remain focused in the face of their energy, right? You're very much trying to remain focused on your square and where your stability is at. Again, this is probably the fourth reading I've done out of 6 that has to do with ex-lovers coming in and destabilizing or possibly shaking up what you have right now. Temperance energy is your card. This is used to showing up in your own reading, Sagittarius, and Temperance is all about that Sagittarian, oftentimes, ability to remain sort of secure within themselves, like their center, that center strength is there no matter what chaos goes on around them. And it requires them to constantly sort of balance their passion with their feelings, right? So they don't react to something in a way that is out of character or in a way that hurts them in the end, despite the fact that everything around them is in chaos. It requires, Temperance requires itself to have temperance. You're required to constantly always be in constant touch with your heart and your feelings, which is why you will see here, I don't know if I can focus on that. You see how the foot is fully immersed. One foot is immersed and one foot is on the ground. This is why it's very important when you get into tarot to really understand and learn. Many of these cards, all of the cards, the tarot cards, have such deep meanings, and everything is important. And that is symbolic of the constant balancing between being in constant touch with your heart and your feelings and being grounded. So Temperance has one foot on the ground and one foot in the water at all times, and constantly pouring the waters back and forth between those two cups, because this is a process that is never static. It is always in motion, maintaining your balance in the spite of a storm that is outside of you. And so this is what is coming up when you see this individual. You're somehow wanting to maintain your balance, maintain your groundedness, and not get swept up in whatever this person is coming in with, right? I feel like this energy is definitely coming into you, Sagittarius. Now, what are the desires here? Well, your person is desiring to move away from shallow relationships and get a deeper connection. So it could very well be, I feel like right now they want a deeper connection with you, Sagittarius. You know, if you put these two together, they see you here, right? I'm going to put this down for my Four of Wands. They see you as a source of a lot of regret in their past of how they behaved or perhaps how something went down. And now their desire is to move away from shallow relationships, relationships that really have been unhappy for them, and move up to a higher level of connection. That's what Eight of Cups is all about. It's putting boundaries in place with people who do not fill your cup up the way you fill them up, and making room only only for those deeper connections. And it seems clear to me that your person is believing that they can have a deeper connection with you despite what has happened in the past. They have a lot of confidence here. What you desire, Four of Wands. You desire Mars and Venus and Aries energy, which is a soulmate connection. You want to be with somebody that you are soulmated with. You want your love connection. You want a soulmate connection, twin flame journey. This is what you desire. I'm not sure that this is what you desire with this individual, because there's no cards or energy, cup energy, love energy that is coming out here that I feel towards this individual. Although you do wish and desire for Four of Wands. So I think, again, this is a reading for a Sagittarius who is either in a relationship or wishes to be in a Four of Wands relationship. The relationship that you're in right now may not necessarily be Four of Wands just yet. But this is ultimately what you desire. So let me get it clear here, Sagittarius. The feeling I have here is that regardless of whether you are in a relationship now or single, or the state of your current relationship, this person here is someone coming into you who has regretted the past with you and now really wishes to have a higher connection with you. I think that they're being a little bit unrealistic. Spirit of Pegasus is there because it could very well be that they are not realizing exactly how much this impact of the past has on this connection with you, right? Because right now, it's not like you're welcoming them in with open arms. What needs to happen? Ten of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. Well, for them, there needs to be a real sort of, well, Ten of Pentacles, you know, it's a real kind of coming full circle, right? Coming full circle, but being able to support it. So coming full circle and being able to have the finances and the money and the stability to support a family, to support the progress of a family or the progress of life together. So for your person, they really need, for some reason, this is coming up in their position. So it could be, Sagittarius, that you're dealing with somebody who right now is financially not even equipped to have you back. They may not be. They need to have a position, they need to be in a position of Ten of Pentacles where they can have room for you and your children. Could be that, Sagittarius, you have children, or it could be that you have other responsibilities in your life that whoever you're with needs to make room for. And so they have to, by necessity, have at least some kind of subsistence and stability and the ability to have a good home life in a very tangible, physical way. And somehow this is what needs to happen for your person. For you, it's Queen of Swords. Be very, very honest with who you are and ensure that people are honest with you. Queen of Swords comes out of the, in comparison to the Page, who is still kind of battling in the clouds, right? You're still kind of in the clouds, out of the clouds. They're still looming, right? There's a flock of birds. So it's that flock of birds can really be symbolic of sort of peer pressure, right? Fighting against peer pressure, fighting to maintain positivity when others try to bring you down. This is all about maintaining your own truth, right? And maintaining your own clarity, as I said earlier. Well, here with the Queen, she has learned to sort of be extremely honest with her heart, and she's surpassed the Page and the Knight. She's the water, every aspect of air. And here she has completely come out of the clouds. Her throne has come out of the clouds. She no longer battles with them. Her insight is singular. She has one bird in the sky to show that the vision that she has and the clarity that she sees with is her own. It's not a clarity that is impacted on by peer pressure or by others or by negative thinking from outside of her. She has risen above all of those levels, which we see with the Page and the Knight, and she's gotten to a place where now she is the one with clear vision. She is also the one who is completely honest with herself, with who she is. She also requires complete honesty of those around her. And I would say that a big part of this week's Sagittarius is that you really need to make sure that whoever you're involved with, whether you are currently in a relationship or you are considering this, you're considering disconnection, or you're having encounters with disconnection this week, which undoubtedly you will be having, because this person is clearly actively coming into you. We have spirit of communication here, so they will be calling you, writing you, emailing you, texting you. But be very clear with yourself about what you want and who you want, and who you are, and make sure that whoever you are speaking with or encountering as far as a love connection this week, you make sure that they are being honest with you too, because I feel that there's some dishonesty going on here somewhere. I'm not really sure where that is, but there is some. And then, of course, we have Spirit of Pegasus, which is unrealistic, delusional. Things are not as they seem. I think that that is much more for your person than you, Sagittarius, but this could be vice versa. And it could also have something to do with, for those of you Sagittarius who are with somebody right now, and this person coming in from your past is just now coming in, it could be that the person you're with right now, you want to watch them also. There's some kind of something I feel there too. Okay, guys? Could be that your current lover is new, also a new lover, right? Whatever the case is, you want to watch your back this week. We have 5 of Pentacles, the Sun, and another 10 of Pentacles coming out. So it has to do a lot with work, money, ability to sustain a family, ability to physically be with each other. There is a money issue here. There is and money, and it's not so much about money either, right? It's much more about responsibility. I'm saying also it's a money issue, in as much as, is the person working enough to be able to actually go to the movies with you? Well, nobody's going to the movies during COVID, but you know what I'm saying? Like, are they working? Are they actually bringing in enough money to have a house with you, or apartment with you, or have a life with you? You know what I mean? Like, love is not enough, and certainly if you have responsibilities, Sagittarius, anybody who wants to be with you has to be someone who is at least able to bring enough to the table so that you guys can physically live, right? So 5 of Pentacles indicates also that somebody is really coming back from losing a lot. Losing every 5 of Pentacles is when, you lose everything, or you take several steps back financially, physically, and you have to build yourself back from that. So somebody's taking a really hard knock and sort of is rebuilding themselves. But the Sun is coming out, and there is a lot of clarity that comes in this week. The Sun brings with it clarity, and it shows and it reveals the truth. And I feel like this week, for you Sagittarius, there's a lot of truths that are going to be revealed this week. A lot of truths. Ultimately, we have 10 of Pentacles also. This 10 of Pentacles is really, really impacting this connection to 10 of Pentacles. And then your desire, 4 of Wands. Again, I feel like for you, Sagittarius, whoever this 4 of Wands is, whoever you decide, because the 4 of Wands is a desire, but I'm not sure who that is with yet, it's going to be impacted also by finance, ability to make money, ability to have money coming in. And again, this can be because you may already have children, you may already have responsibilities, male, female, doesn't matter, whether you're father or mother, single father, mother, whatever. This matters, and it could even be just the living arrangement, the ability to have the money to live together so that you guys can physically work on a relationship. So all of this is being impacted by that as well. And it could very well be that Sagittarius, it's just that the life you have, the responsibilities you have, the work you have, all of that, for anyone to be with you, for you to have any real long-term relationship with somebody, there has to be enough around. The house has to be big enough for the both of you and the kids. You know what I'm saying? There has to somehow, together, there has to be enough. There has to be enough wealth to support the family. That's what 10 of Pentacles is all about, that wealth that supports the family and allows the family to thrive and carry on. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that, my lovely Sagittarius. This is your reading, October 18th to the 25th. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. But for right now, Sag, stay safe, stay healthy. Most of all, stay kind with each other, and I'll see you guys next week at your next Love Weekly. Bye-bye now.